Alright, welcome to this next video on the Ishak Adventures channel. Today we're at, oh you can't even see it, it's Dave's Creek Falls. It's a nice hiking trail that was recommended to us, and it's really dry here, so we're hoping to get some nice reptile content, but we'll see what's down there. Let's get going.
Just found a little inlet on the path here and got a little lookout point. This valley goes all the way out there. It's just very beautiful. Look at that gigantic waterfall. So these are really good basking rocks for lizards and stuff like that, and snakes, so hopefully we find something. But once again, Australia's beauty is unmatched.
So we got what I think is a dragon of some sort. That's just like the species of lizard they're called. It kind of looks like a bearded dragon of some sorts, but that's not a bearded dragon because it has a weird stripe. I don't know, I'm gonna pull out my iPhone, see if I can get a better picture of it. So this is gonna be a little better shot. He's watching me, making sure I don't get any closer. I don't know how catching this guy's gonna go, but I am gonna try as soon as this clip is over. But yeah, super pretty, and I wonder what it is. I have my field guide, so if I don't catch him, I'll figure out what he is later tonight and then get back to you guys, but we'll see.
Alright, Jason's gonna try and catch this guy.
Got him.
Nice.
Yep. Hi, bud.
Ooh, he's angry. That's all wild caughts are.
Wow. He's super pretty. He's already darkening up a bit. Huh. Alright, let's figure out what this dude is real quick.
He's gotten screaming. He's chilling out now.
Yeah, he's definitely chilling out. He does look like just a little bearded dragon. He has, huh. He's not a bearded dragon. A little bit different. Luckily, I always come prepared. Not always, but sometimes I come prepared. And I have the dragon page. Alright. Let's see exactly what this is.
Alright, we're gonna figure out what he is real quick. We'll be right back.
Okay, so couldn't exactly figure out what he is. He might be a water dragon. I don't know 100% for sure. Super pretty. I'm gonna do some more research when I gotta edit this video, and I'll definitely let you guys know what it is. But let him go right back where we found him. Get a close-up shot of him running off into the distance. There he goes. Super fast and not very good at hiding. Okay. And he's gone. That was awesome. First catch of the day. Always great. So we're going to go to another trail. This one is kind of cloudy, and to get to the big rocks you kind of have to go super far off trail, and it's a little steep. So we're going to go to a little flatter trail that we saw coming up the road, and hopefully be able to get some more footage of cool animals. All right, so we found another trail. This is just lower Dave's Creek. It's a camping area. We're gonna walk through it. It's a little bit flatter, a lot more shrubbery, and see what we find. As you can see, this is how we're scaling up this rock, just little by little. I don't know how I'm gonna do this with a camera. So this environment is just perfect for cold-blooded animals because they're cold-blooded, so they have to regulate their temperature with the sun, and these rocks get super hot, so they can just lay on these rocks, warm up for the day, and then run off and do their thing, and then in the night they stay relatively warm, and so they can just come back to these rocks in the evening and just hang out here. So I bet a lot of the animals are warmed up today already because it's been a hot day today. It's already like 1, but we still might catch some animals basking out on these rocks.
Somehow, I have absolutely no way. It's probably just because they get so much rain. I don't know if the camera's picking up any of that, but there are tiny minnows in here. This is just like, you know, a little rain pool down at the bottom of all these rocks. We just came over there. That river's right down there. You can hear it. But yeah, it just goes to show. I mean, I highly doubt, you know, these water conditions are up to code, but yeah, it just goes to show how tough some animals can be and tough it out for new conditions to come. And we have another tadpole encounter. You see those little black splotches in the water? I see these little guys swimming around. Sure enough. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, you know. Definitely looks like a frog's home. But yeah, just another one of these little pools of water up top of these rocks. Yeah, they're all feasting on that little hair algae or cyanobacteria or whatever that is. Very cool. I just want to do a little information here. But if you saw the conditions of the pond that the minnows were in and the tadpoles, you know, it's really murky water, and oh, I pretty much just stepped on a frog.
Really?
Yeah, he just jumped right in there. But this water is a lot more clear. It looks a lot better because of all the vegetation that they have up in here, and vegetation causes a good amount of aeration, since a lot of these, you know, aquatic plants, they cause aeration. And yeah, you know, in some tanks you can actually with enough CO2 pumped into your tank, you can actually see the O2 bubbles coming off your plants, and it creates this really cool effect that a lot of very experienced aquarium hobbyists, you know, really seek after. And let me get in here because there's a very cool water spider, all sprawled out and stuff. But yeah, you can just see that this water is so much clearer, and you can tell it's just a lot better for, you know, those minnows to probably be living in, because they have so much more plants and cause for so much more aeration. So, you know, even in a spot like this, to where they have to wait for new water to get new conditions and survive off of. So yeah, that water spider is so cool. Jason's gonna try and catch this little skink that we see. You won with your habitat, Jason. Does that work? Getting on all fours? Nice. I had no hopes for that one because he was eyeing us from the beginning. What you got?
Skink of some sort.
Oh, he's cute.
Now, this actually should be easier to identify, so I will look in my book real quick, see what we can find.
Alright, give us 1 second.
So, this is the lizard we have here. This is a better picture of it compared to this one. They look almost identical. So this would be the open litter rainbow skink, if I had to guess. They love to live beneath trees and shrubs, which is where we found it. But yeah, they have 2 offspring. So I'm guessing they lay 2 eggs and then at a time, kind of like leopard geckos, which is super interesting. But yeah, just a tiny dude. They won't get much bigger than this, I don't think. But yeah, super glad we found him. I'll let him go now because he's kind of wiggling out. These guys can drop their tails, and so that's why I don't want to hold his tail, because it can fall off, and then if he needs to use it for a predator, he doesn't have it anymore. So, be free. Yeah, super quick. Hiding right under his shoe. There he goes.
We got 2 pretty sick webs here, kind of sprawled out all along the sides. You can really just kind of see the centerpiece. We got one right here and one in the back right there. Looks like one in the back has the spider on the other side, but sorry, I still have a cold. I'll try and see if I can figure out what kind of spider this is when we get back home. It's very cool how he just has that little centerpiece focused. And there's one back there. I can see the shadow of it. Yeah, very cool, very interesting web design.
So right in this tree we have some very pretty birds just hanging out, but super curious of what we're doing. Just awesome pretty birds.
Got a big old hawk circling this area. That thing had to be at least 3-4 feet in wing diameter. That was crazy.
Hello, hello. So this is the end of our video. We filmed it a couple days ago, but we didn't really have an educational segment. So this is going to be the educational segment. It was going to be on a cane toad. That will be coming soon. But I don't know. Why does this always happen? Come here quickly. I have to be super gentle because I don't want it to drop its tail. But this is an Asian house gecko. Hoping this is really showing up on camera. You can tell it's an Asian house gecko and not just a regular gecko because of the spines on this tail. Here, I'm holding up the tail. But yeah, so it has spines on its tail. That's how you can differentiate this from just your normal like morning gecko. And actually, I thought the geckos running around our house were morning geckos, but they're actually Asian house geckos. They're these guys. These guys are different than most geckos as well because they lay hard eggs instead of soft eggs. Most geckos will lay soft eggs, but these ones will lay round, hard eggs that can deal with moisture a little bit better. They were introduced to Australia in 1845, and they have run rampant since, and people actually theorize that they kind of need people to stay alive. They eat like the insects and moths and everything, but you don't usually find them just out in the wild. They like to hang around where people hang out. They're a nocturnal gecko, but if placed on like a white thing, if they're comfortable, they can change color really quickly. I don't think this dude will do it because I've been holding him, but even since I've been holding him, he's been kind of just chilling out, and he's lightened up a little bit, but they change colors super rapidly. And yeah, just a cute little gecko species. He has some damage on the top of his head from who knows what, but they also can make like a weird chirping sound. So we'll always hear these geckos calling. They make this weird noise. They chirp kind of like a tokay gecko, but louder than what I've heard. And yeah, super pretty gecko species. Very easy to catch. They can drop their tails, so we always be careful about that. But yeah, we'll release him back onto the house and see. Maybe he might change colors quickly. I don't know. Let's see. Go ahead, bud. And yeah, he's not going to change colors, but there he goes, just running up the wall, super active and super fast. But that's going to be the end of this video. Yeah, hopefully in the next video we'll get an educational segment when we're out in the wild, but it's always easy to fall back on our backyard when we need something to educate people on, and I love these geckos. So I'll see you guys in the next video.